Alright, we are on TERENAS stand. My name is Francesco and we are watching Moon versus Happy. So it's obviously gonna be Night Elf versus Undead, since both of these players don't really play a lot of random. Yes, occasionally I've seen Happy play random races and Moon, I've seen him play human. I even casted a video that's on my channel where he's playing human versus WFT, which I recommend watching because it's a very good video, cool game. But talking about official tournaments, these two players always pretty much use their own race, their main race. They don't really switch races like players like TH000 or Infi would do, switching to Night Elves, Orc, and stuff like that. Happy and Moon pretty much always playing Undead in the case of Happy, and obviously Night Elf in the case of Moon. And in this video we see Moon opening with an Ancient of War creep here at the mercenary camp. Happy opening with the DK and some ghouls. And of course, guys, if you have been watching my videos for quite a while, because I think so far I've uploaded 74 pro replays commentaries on YouTube, so it's kind of a lot of work, plus all the 1v1 and 4v4 videos that I upload on pretty much a regular basis. If you are not new and you do like my content, definitely consider subscribing and showing appreciation. The best way to do that is just subscribing not only to my YouTube channel, but also on my Twitch account at twitch.tv/easywarcraft3. Especially if you are a Twitch Prime user, you can subscribe for free to any channel that you like. I think it's up to 1 subscription per month. So if you do like my content, if you do like my videos, definitely consider doing that. It's very much appreciated. But if you're new, if you just discovered my channel, if this is the first video you're watching or one of the first videos you're watching, just make sure to enjoy this video and just enjoy some Warcraft 3. So let's focus on the action here, because these pro replays are always pretty much non-stop action. And one thing that I was commentating in one of the other replays that I casted recently is the ability that these people have to actually micro and macro at the same time. If you notice the way they play and you compare it to like normal, even pretty good ladder players, but normal players on ladder, you will see that normal players on ladder usually at some point of the game they just stop. You will see the Warden stopping, or some units just like AFK in base, not moving. That's when they are macroing, okay? That's where they are managing their resources, that's when they are like rebuilding units and stuff like that. These people, these top level players, they never stop. They are constantly moving, they are constantly microing and macroing at the same time, and that's what really makes the difference between an amateur and a professional player. The ability of multitasking and doing things at the same time. If you don't have the ability, or if your ability is just lower, you will notice that very often while you're doing the macro, your units will be like not moving for a few seconds, not for a long time, okay? Especially if you're not new, but just for a few seconds you will not be efficient because you're doing the macro and you're not microing. These people, the first thing I'm noticing is the constant movement. They're constantly moving and macroing simply using hotkeys. Right, Happy is level 2 and does have double circlet of nobility. Moon is still only level 2, has an amazing item, the Potion of Invulnerability, and has a Mantle of Intelligence +3, which is exactly what you want to have on the Warden, for additional mana and double Circlet of Nobility. The mana for this Warden is already gonna be pretty much crazy. It's at 375 with a level 3. The mana pool is gonna increase, obviously. Ideally, what you wanna get is Pendant of Energy. If this Warden somehow gets Pendant of Energy, his inventory would be pretty much perfect. She's a little bit more tanky with the thanks to the circlets. Circlet is like the perfect item, gives you a little bit of everything. It gives you some more stats, more armor and more mana. So very good item. Happy is gonna be level 3 soon. And Moon is already level 3, and this Warden is really scary. Look at this. Look at the upgrade that he got with the level 3. Now he has 420 mana. That's a lot of Fan of Knives. And I'm curious to see if he keeps the Fan of Knives or if he reskills to Shadow Strike. I think he has to reskill to Shadow Strike because Fan of Knives is not gonna really kill anything since Happy is going Fiends. I think like if the Undead goes Mass Ghouls, you can use Fan of Knives, but against an Undead who's playing Fiends. Yes, with the Fan of Knives you will hurt his units, but he can just use Coil and save them, and then Undead's gonna have statues. So usually what we see Night Elves do is they just kill Shadow Strike and they go for heroes. They go for single target damage. And this DK is already low, so potentially with Shadow Strike level 2 we can force a Town Portal or do some serious damage. Alright. Talking about population, we have 37 food for Moon, 38 now for Happy. Moon is throwing an expansion here. The expansion is already up but not running yet, as the gold mine is still in the process of entangling. Fan of Knives by Moon, so he didn't reskill yet. That Fan of Knives honestly didn't do that much, and he's playing a Demon Hunter second. I like the Demon Hunter because the Warden is a very strong hero if you play it solo with Riju and Bears, but at the same time she's very squishy, so the Undead Nuke can easily take care of her, especially if she's like out of position. And this Warden doesn't even have boots, so the mobility is very limited. I feel like Moon should definitely buy the boots on this Warden. So what the Demon Hunter would do is, if you can get him level 3, if you can get Demon Hunter to level 3, then you're gonna unlock level 2 Mana Burn, which is very strong against Undead because it will instantly drain 100 mana from the Lich or the DK. And the goal would be to constantly mana burn the heroes with the demon so that they cannot easily nuke the Warden. But honestly, I've never seen this strat. Like, this is the first time in hundreds and hundreds of Warcraft 3 games that I've seen where a Night Elf plays Warden first with Mass Hippos and Demon second. Like, Warden first with Demon second, I've seen it a lot of times. Low Light does it against humans, but he uses Triads and Bears. This is the first time I see a Warden being played with Hippogryphs and Demon Hunter second. Like, I don't know what this strat is all about. I think Moon wants to kill the ghouls with the Fan of Knives and the Hippogriffs, but I'm not sure how he's gonna kill those fiends. So Fan of Knives hitting a lot, but not really destroying all of the ghouls. So far, no one of the fiends has fallen. It doesn't look very good for Moon. He's focusing down the illusion. Demon is throwing some mana burns. But the Warden is already low HP, and this Hippo, I feel like they are trading pretty evenly, but the longer the fight goes, the worse it is for the Night Elf, as the web will just kill more and more air units for the Night Elf, while the Night Elf is not really killing anything. I don't know. I don't know about this strat. I don't think it's the best you can do versus Undead. Look at the amount of statues and fiends that Happy still has. Happy is at 41, Moon is at 36. This game is over. Easy win for Happy. but I feel like that was just way too easy. I feel like Moon just going for a weird strat, like playing mass air units without single target focus. I don't think that can work. I mean, obviously, mass air units versus undead is very strong if you're playing Keeper first with Acid Bomb second, or if you're playing Demon Hunter first with Naga second. Both of the strategies can work, but in both cases you have strong single target focus potential, okay? With the Demon and the Naga you have slow, you have good right clicks with the Demon, and then you have the right clicks of the hair units. So ideally you want to snipe all the Fiends before they can cast web, before they can use the web ability, okay? In this case, Moon, he had the expo, he had decent hero levels. Well, Demon was not level 3, but the problem was that it didn't have single unit focus fire potential because he had area of effect spell. So that Fan of Knives didn't do anything, as I said before. And if you can't kill the Fiends, if you can't remove the Fiends from the field, then you cannot kill anything and you will lose all of your air units just because web is so good. So I feel like that was not really a good spell usage by Moon. Should have skilled different spells. Maybe with Shadow Strike first. Just focus Shadow Strike the Fiend. Focus Fire with all of your army and get rid of the Fiends one by one. And if you still have some hippos, then you can get rid of the statues. So yeah. I like the Demon Hunter first, Naga second with Mass Air a lot more than this.